New York. Curtis Stevens coming in at 160, even on the dot. Making weight with no problem. Next on the scales, we got Patrick TEIXIERA. Patrick TEIXIERA. Still 159, a pound under the middleweight limit. Fighters will face off. Action-packed middleweight bout. Two active styles, big punchers. Talk to Patrick TEIXIERA first, his interpreter. What do you want to prove tomorrow night? The big stage, your first time on this sort of scale, what would you want to prove?
O que você quer provar amanhã à noite, nesse estádio tão grande, nessa arena tão grande?
Que eu tenho condições de ser um dos melhores boxeadores do mundo e fazer grande trabalho para todos os meus fãs do Brasil e do México.
I want to prove that I'm a great boxer. I have condition to do a great work. I know I'm going to do a great job for my fans of Brazil and Mexico.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Carried in.
I am here with Curtis Stevens. Curtis, you have a new trainer, John David Jackson, and a new nickname. You are no longer Showtime, you are the Cerebral Assassin. Tell me about that.
Just a new start, new beginning. Just wanted to change my name, just get a new page in my life.
You're facing a guy who's an undefeated contender, but your last several fights, you've been taking on champions and ex-champions, contenders. This is nothing new to you to take on a guy like that.
Undefeated, but it's all got to go tomorrow.
All right, Curtis Stevens, thank you very much, and the best of luck to you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout, welterweights in action. Someone's the battle of the IE Riverside taking on East LA. Coming to the stage first. Give it up for the undefeated from East LA, Frankie Pitbull Gomez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, representando the IE Riverside Califas. Give it up for the always exciting El Maestro Mauricio Herrera.
10-round welterweight bout. Frankie the Pitbull Gomez fighting out of the Wildcard Boxing Club from East LA. Former WB interim light welterweight Mauricio Herrera, also from Southern California. Gomez first on the scales. $146 for Frankie the Pitbull Gomez. 146. Coming in a pound under the welterweight limit. Next up, El Maestro Mauricio Herrera. $145.5. Mauricio El Maestro Herrera. Fighters will face off. We'll get that picture, and then we'll talk to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Mauricio Herrera t-shirts. Where are my Mauricio Herrera fans? If you're down with Riverside, make some noise. El Maestro Mauricio Herrera shirts.
Mauricio. Get your socks on, get your socks on, get your calcetines. Take your time, we don't want you getting sick before tomorrow. Give him his other calcetines right there. Yeah, I know, take your time, man. Get your shoes on. We'll talk to Mauricio in a second, as soon as he gets ready to go here. La chamarra también, si lo quieren. There we go. Mauricio making weight easy. Mauricio, let me start off by asking, you're facing a young, tough, strong kid, hasn't lost yet. You've been in this position before, facing tough opponents. How are you approaching this fight tomorrow night? What's going to be your strategy?
Yeah, like every fight, this is the first time I fight an undefeated fighter. Those of you who know me, I've fought plenty undefeated. I've been robbed on a couple of them, so I'm keeping in my same game plan, true to myself, box the hell out of this guy and get another victory.
Well, you mentioned it yourself, being robbed, and you have had some controversial decisions not going your way. A lot of people think you've won those fights. Are you going to approach it any different to make sure that's not the case this time?
Yeah, you know, I'm a lot more experienced, and I got a lot more going. I've been on the stage like this already. I'm comfortable, I'm more confident, so I'm ready to show a new maestro this Saturday night.
Good luck tomorrow night. Thank you. All right. El Maestro Mauricio Herrera.
Pitbull Gomez. Frankie, I know it's been frustrating for you a little bit on and off over the last year, but now sometimes things work out the way they do, and here you are, able to show your stuff on a huge stage.
Yeah, I'm proud to be here, and I'm ready to put on a show Saturday night.
Mauricio Herrera, of course, a very experienced veteran. Nobody looks good against him. What are the challenges you're going to face against him on Saturday?
He's experienced, but I have a lot of experience as well, and it's going to be a war Saturday night.
All right, Frankie Gomez, thank you very much, and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, on to our next fight, our co-main event for the vacant NABO middleweight title. Coming to the stage first, his professional record 23-2, 15 wins by way of knockout. The New Jersey boy, Glen Tapia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage in co-promotion with Eye of the Tiger Management, his professional record, 34 wins, 3 losses, 31 by way of knockout from Montreal, Canada. Give it up for David Lemieux. Don't forget our free fights right after the official Canelo Khan weigh-in. Stick around, Golden Boy, free fights right in that ring behind you. And we see you out there. We see you in the parking structure.
All right, let's get the fighters to the scales. Up first, we got Jersey boy, Glen Tapia. Going up a weight class for the first time. 159.5, coming in under the middleweight limit, Glen Tapia. Fighting out of the Wildcard Boxing Club. Next up, former IBF world champion David Lemieux from Montreal, Canada. $160 on the dot, David Lemieux. Both fighters making the middleweight limit. It's guaranteed to be an action-packed fight. Fighters will face off, and then we'll talk to them. Both fighters, big punchers, with sure to be a lot of action. This whole Golden Boy card, top to bottom. Great fights. And be sure to want to check it out early. Glen Tapia, David Lemieux. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Talk to David for a second. Hey, David. Well, no problems at the scales this time. Last time, had some issues making some weight. How did you approach this camp, and was it an issue at all, making the middleweight division?
It was a small adjustment to do. We just did things the way we used to do them. The last camp, we changed something and it didn't go our way. You know, we're back at the old methods and we're back on track. We're here to give the fans what they want to see tomorrow.
You're facing a guy, Glen Tapia, going up in weight. Big guy, big puncher himself. How are you approaching this fight? Do you adjust your style, or you just fight the way David Lemieux fights?
You know, we prepared very well for this fight. We know Glen Tapia is a very good fighter, a very tough fighter. So we did a global training to adapt to any style of fight that he may bring to the ring. So we're gonna be ready.
Good luck tomorrow night. Thank you. David Lemieux. Kiernan.
All right, I am here with Glen, Jersey boy Tapia. Man, you're looking pretty relaxed, pretty happy. Those extra 6 pounds make a big difference, don't they?
Of course. It feels good. I feel hydrated. I drank this morning a little bit. You know, I feel good.
Be a strange feeling for you.
Yeah. It's usually a week before you're trying to cut weight, so I feel good now.
A lot of people obviously talk about both you and David, big punchers, but I know that you very much want to show your boxing skills as well.
Okay. Yeah, that too. I can show. I got different abilities. I just don't go in there and go stupidly throwing punches hard. You know, I know what to do in there. But I'm just tired of talking. I want to fight. You know, I just want to fight.
Ring TV.
And for Cinco de Mayo, for all my Mexican people, man, I'm gonna give you guys a good present, man, for sure.
All right, that is Glen, Jersey boy Tapia. All the best to you.
Un regalo para todos los mexicanos aquí, ya tú sabes.
Thank you, Kiernan and Glen Tapia, everyone. Right now, let's throw it back to Beto, Doug, and Steve. Ring TV, take it away, guys. That's the undercard weigh-in. We've got Canelo Alvarez and Amir Khan coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Ray, turn up that music. Want to let you know, free fights, tickets still available right after the official Canelo Khan win. And shout out to all these great fighters out here, media, the fans. This is a great crowd. All the fans in the parking structures. We see the fans up there. And I got a Canelo Alvarez, Amir Khan signed glove. Make some noise!